Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make high quality GFX with nice backgrounds and effects. So if you want to learn how to make GFX like these, stay until the end of the video because I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. Just a disclaimer, for these GFX there's going to be no rigging, meaning that it won't be as smooth as other GFX, but it's basically, this is like a beginner's guide, so you don't really have to make it as perfect as can be yet, but you can search other videos as you get better. But the first thing you want to do is going to go to the create.roblox.com page, and then you're going to go straight to the marketplace. From here, you're going to want to go to plugins, and you want to search up the avatar loader. So you can pick any of these, basically anything works. You're just going to make sure you have one, and make sure it's free. So it'll load anyone's avatar based on their username. And you also want to look for the animation editor. Once you get this, you're basically good to go, and I'll be linking to the avatar loaders and animation editors that you could use in the description so you don't have to go searching for them. But once you added these from this button on this side, once you added them to Studio, you can actually go to any Studio game. So from here, basically what you're going to do is you're going to be at home, so you want to go to plugins, load character, and then type in the username you want to use. In this case, I'll just use my main account. Now if you want minimal controls, you can use R6, but if you want multiple controls, you can use R15. So I usually use R15 because it's way easier. Now sometimes when you spawn in R15, you might have a glitch where the arms and the legs are all like weird and they're spread out. Now to fix this, I usually just spawn around like 10 to 20 of the character I'm trying to get, and then I look for the perfect one because sometimes it glitches and you have to look for a good one. But when you have a perfect one like this, you want to go to animation editor and you want to click the torso of the person we're trying to edit. Now press select, and once you see this animation on the bottom, you know you've done it correctly. So from here, you can basically just pose your character. For example, I just put my hand up and twist my head a little bit, make it look, pretty natural, natural posing. Move the leg out, bend the knee. Just make sure it's not tense and doesn't look like it's forced on the posing. So just make sure that it's like whatever posing you guys want. Basically, when you're done with this, you're going to click the model of, like, for example, this is my username, Squiddlelines, and you're going to click the name on the Explorer tab, and you're actually going to want to right click and press export selection. Now obviously I can't show you this, but from here you could basically just name it whatever you want. For example, I'll name it like 1 Squiddlelines or 2 Squiddlelines. So basically the second you save that, you're basically set. And then you have to go straight to Blender after that, which gets a little bit more complicated for people who haven't used Blender yet. But yeah, I'm just going to show you once we get there. So when using Blender, I actually recommend you go to the link in description and download the Lightroom, because after you downloaded Blender, you also need this Lightroom to make sure the lighting's better, and it honestly just makes your GFX look 20 times better, in my opinion. So from here, you want to click File, Import, Wavefront OBJ Legacy, and pick out your file. So obviously I'm not going to show you this, but pick out your file, whatever you saved. So once you've done that, the scroll arrows and like the moving arrows might be a little bit off center and like probably in the most random spot, but you're gonna want to move your character around by like to the camera. So from here, this is the camera over here, this little triangle, and the rectangle part of the camera is the capture space. So basically you want to put your character right in front of the camera, maybe tilt it if you want it to look at the camera. Also, the reason that our character is not centered is because we didn't center it in Studio. However, I do not know how to do that, so if you know how to do that, just comment down below and I'll probably pin your comment. So from here, get your character at the camera, looking at the camera. These are lights, so if you actually go to the other view, you can actually see that these lights are like different colors, like this is bright. And if you go to render vision, you can see how it would look. So let's actually render it really quickly. And there it is. That's a high quality render on Blender. So yeah, what we're gonna do is actually gonna save that render, and it doesn't have to be centered, but we could save the render, and I'll actually show you how you can make backgrounds and make your GFX look 20 times better. Full disclosure really quickly, I forgot to explain how to save this. What you're going to do is click image and click save as, and save the file as whatever name. Just have to come in here and say that, and yeah, enjoy the video. Now from there, what you're going to want to do is actually go to photopea.com, and then I'm in full screen, but you could see this is the page you're going to be at. Now what you're going to want to do is click new project, and in this case I'll just do a YouTube profile picture because mostly people use GFX for profile pictures. So basically what you're actually going to do is take the background, maybe play with it with a little gradient. So what I did is I went to this side, the right side, and you double click background, the side, you double click background right here on the gray part, and you should get to layer style. So once you're at layer style, you want to check mark the gradient overlay section. Now once you're at gradient overlay, once you check it, you want to click on gradient overlay. Click on it, and you should see this gradient. Click on the color wheel right here, the black to white. It should say gradient editor. Now from here, to change the colors, you click on the color, the little color box. Click on the color box here, and you could basically change the color to whatever you want. So I'm gonna make it orange in this case. On this side, I'll make it fade into a lighter orange. So that looks pretty nice now. It's like kind of fading in. You can see that color change. You press OK on everything. And now from here, you're probably wondering, how do I get texture? How do I get design? I want to make it look nice. This is where PNGWING comes in, and PNGWING is actually a really useful website to get images and background textures. So go to PNGWING.com, PNGWING.com, and then you will find textures. Like if you search texture, you'll find that kind of like bubbly texture where it goes in and out with the dots. Or if you search like orange hexagons for my background, in case, see right there, you'll find some good design where you can download it. You got to do a little puzzle from PNGWING to make sure you're not a bot. So it'll be like R whatever at 3D. Right now it's downloaded. So when adding this file to PhotoPea, you want to click File, Open and Place, and you pick out the file that you just got from PNGWING. Now it may not be there, it might be invisible. The easy way to fix this is that the background might be over the actual design, so you want to drag the design over the background so that the layers are fixed. And now it might look out of place, not right size, so you want to do Control Alt T, which will give you auto transform, where you can rotate it, you can scale it up and down. So I'm just gonna scale it a bit and just move it to like the center-ish of the screen right there. Should be good. And now it's looking pretty good for me. Second up, I'm actually gonna look for some white lightning. So you want to search white lightning, and I specifically use some snow, maybe some, yeah, this lightning. So you just find this lightning, press download. Find this white snow, press download, and now you're gonna want basically anything that would make it look nice. Now you press open in place, put all your files in there. So as you can see, I put the snow in. I'm actually gonna lower the opacity by going back to layer style, like I said before, double click, and you want to lower the opacity the second you get there. Now that looks pretty cool, pretty great. I don't really know how to say it, but now you want to open in place and put your GFX in there that you saved earlier. Right here, just scale it up a little bit, and you think you're probably done from now, right? But the thing is, to make it look just a tad bit better, you can actually go back to layer style, press outer glow, check it up, change the outer glow color to white or any color you want. Make the opacity 59, make the spread 7, the size 75, the range 84, and that's about it. It'll make it pop a little bit more. And if you really want, you can also add stroke, which basically makes a little outline. I personally don't want to. I don't really think it looks nice, but that's basically it. And that's your GFX render for you. It's pretty easy to make. You don't have to rig anything, which is decently hard. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. If it helped you, please subscribe, please like. I'm trying to hit 2K subscribers. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.